Hey everybody, Cat Eyes here. Welcome back to my gaming channel. And now I will start playing part 5 of Detroit Become Human. And a little warning, as always, if my broadcast, stops out of nowhere, blame my internet, okay? Just letting you guys know, just putting it out there. Knock on wood.
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
It spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't you... That's enough!
And now what are we gonna do?
North and Josh, they fight for the same thing, but they both have different ideas on how to convince humans that they are alive. North wants to start a war, but Josh wants to, do it peacefully.
All selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? No, we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Find the CyberLife store. Before I do that, read this magazine. Who is it? The question everyone's talking. The question everyone's asking. NATO Security Council divided over Arctic dispute. UN warns of World War III. Following the pirate broadcast in Detroit, everybody wants to know, who is this android? A federal investigation is underway to track the machine down and neutralize it, but law enforcement is being very tight-lipped about the details. Eyewitnesses claim the android broke into the Stratford Tower, Detroit's local TV news center, with a group of accomplices. The machines were armed and organized, clearly following orders from this mysterious ringleader. Which brings us to the real mystery of this situation. Where did this android come from? How did it become capable of violence? And what kind of malfunction could explain this behavior? Until the FBI develops its investigation, we can't be sure. But one thing is certain, until this dangerous machine is destroyed, the speculation will continue. Who is this android? This is Marcus, who is awakened as RA9, who will set all androids free. A recent study suggests there should be an android for president. Dating website discovered to have less than 5% female members. Police to use marketing data to identify criminals early. Imagine having an android as president. I don't know.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Look, this way, quick! It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
The store's over here.
You're free.
Convert more androids to come to Jericho.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
10 minutes.
What are we waiting for?
Secure the area, get into the store.
You see the alarm system?
8P series, housekeeping and private assistance. First rollout date, July 2038. WJ series, janitoring and office maintenance. First rollout date, October 2036. AX series, housekeeping and private assistance. First rollout date, May 2036. Security camera, network, blah blah blah, device ID, blah blah blah.
Found it.
Alarm network identified.
Where do we start?
I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me. You're awake now. Go to Jericho. A surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
The drone patrol route calculated. Will be too high. Will be too far. Would be too far. Drone can be reached from there. Drone neutralized.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out.
Network access located.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Alarm network. So cool. Inner loop something. I guess, jammed down. Cyber life alarm neutralized.
Nice job, Marcus.
There's traffic on the road. We need to block it.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult. Marcus! Marcus, come look!
You'll soon be with us.
To commemorate the invention of androids, which release humanity from the bonds of labor, setting man to free to pursue higher goals and scale the heights of learning, love, and leisure.
We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change. You're free. You're free. Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Steal the truck.
You're free now.
Road closed.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Looks like the plaza's secure. Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck. What are we waiting for?
Instead of opening, why not just jump over?
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Truck unlocked.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise. I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Let's do it. And that is how you break into a store. Awake the androids.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Your dream partner.
Dorothy, okay?
Let's get them out of here.
North is seeing who she used to be, what she was programmed to be. A dream partner. Talk to them.
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you,
Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'm with you.
Companion. Leader.
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Send our message to the humans. Be pacifist or violent. Transform Capital Park.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
We don't need masters anymore. We're free. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our lives. Together, we can live in peace and
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand.
And I want them to understand that I do not want to start a war.
They won't listen if they're not afraid.
Then they won't have a choice.
She doesn't like that, but no, we're gonna do this peacefully. We're not gonna start a war. Violence won't make things any better. Yeah. done.
I'll help you.
Amazing.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
North really hates humans, and I mean, she'll do whatever it takes, you know, to save her people, but like, violence is not the answer. It will not make things better.
This way! Spy!
North! North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
The cops.
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
An eye for an eye and the world goes blind. We won't punish a crime with another crime.
They want Marcus to shoot that cop, but no, I didn't let that happen. Because, you know, like you said, an eye and the world goes blind. Committing a crime, another crime, it would just make things worse.
At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti
Supported.
was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign? conducted right here in the United States.
This is not a terrorist campaign. It's just androids who become deviants and all they want is to be free. That's all they asked for. Marcus led a peaceful protest. So that other one right there will be Marcus led a violent protest. So whatever protest you make Marcus do, it will affect the public opinion and it will end up a good way or a bad way. Public opinion, supportive, Jericho, leader, North, Josh, and Simon, all companions. So everything that you do for a peaceful protest, tag the statue, hack the bus stop, push the cars, tag the windows, the planned flag, refuse Molotov, like don't burn down don't burn down the what was that? The gazebo. Instead, just put up a flag. That's it. Hack the billboards. Hack the Android parking. Well, I didn't get to tag the benches. I mean, at least, I mean, you did. I did everything I could, you know, to do a peaceful protest to show the humans that androids deserve to be free and they are alive. Hack the street lights, deploy banner, free androids and shop windows, and all that. Send a strong message. November 9th, 11:17 a.m.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
Chris, that was the black guy.
Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Yeah, at the protest.
Okay? Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive.
Yeah, relieved to be alive, spared by Marcus.
What the hell?
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of CyberLife. If anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Good point on that. Anybody home? Chloe.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
Like, okay. Yeah, just go in.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Wait for the android.
Amanda.
Elijah Kamsky, AI graduate at University of Colbridge, born on July 17, 2002. And there's Amanda, that woman that Connor keeps meeting, and how the whole case is progressing. AI professor at University of Colbridge, born May 14th, 1978.
I don't know. I'll tell you when I see him.
Elijah Kamsky, CyberLife founder, resigned 2028, inventor of Theorem and biocomponents technology.
Times I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Has a choice to sit down, so. This is awkward. Huh.
Elijah, we'll see you now.
Get information from Kamsky.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
I just wonder, how did he make the pool red? Or that is just a light. I mean, look at it. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I just still want to know, how is it red instead of just plain blue? Or maybe just, you know, just like regular water and inside is all blue. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the founder of CyberLife, Sir Elijah Kamsky.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating Deviance. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
If a war breaks out between humans and deviants, millions could die, Mr. Kamsky. It's quite a serious matter.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
I'm sorry, but I don't see what you're getting at.
Chloe?
Like every android in Detroit is turning deviant. And Kamsky's wondering, like, Connor.
Simple question of algorithms.
I know you're a police officer, and you're trying to do everything you can to accomplish your mission, but
what interests me?
Who are you really?
It's whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, we'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know. Fascinating.
That Chloe right there is probably like, what is going on?
Is itself a deviant?
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
Empathy is a human emotion.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Hank thought Connor made the right decision, and he did. Public opinion supportive, software instability question marks, Hank friend, Amanda neutral. Yeah, so Hank and Connor were just on their way, to meet Kamsky, the founder of CyberLife and the inventor of the serum and the biocomponents. And yeah, like, Kamsky may have had, the answer, to stop this whole war, but, they want to need the information, then, they're gonna have to pass this whole Turing test. Make Connor do, shoot the android, if he doesn't see the Chloe android as a human, or don't shoot it, or don't shoot Chloe, showing that, that Connor is becoming a deviant himself. He showed empathy. I made Connor not shoot Chloe, and right there, that shows, empathy. That's a human emotion. Enjoy some time alone. Android riot. Detroit neighborhoods vandalized by psychotic machines. They're not psychotic. Global population reaches 10 billion. U.S. life expectancy now 91. A number of Detroit neighborhoods were brutally vandalized last night, with CyberLife stores broken into and the entire stock of androids stolen. But this wasn't everyday criminality. The perpetrators are thought to be androids. Though the police have yet to issue an official statement, leaked CCTV footage from the surrounding area shows a number of androids emerging from manhole covers and smashing store windows. The worst incident was in Capitol Park, where police attended the scene and were confronted by androids behaving violently. Officers had no choice but to open fire on the malfunctioning machines, which are thought to be suffering from some kind of behavioral bug. An eyewitness who asked to remain anonymous said, "I was personally attacked by the ringleader. It threatened me with a knife. I was so terrified." That is not true. Of course, this accusation remains unconfirmed, see? But we have no reason to disbelieve a human witness as to the behavior of a deranged machine. Some are already connecting this issue to the recent attack on Detroit's Stratford Tower, again executed by androids. This may be the beginning of a disturbing and perplexing pattern. All what they're saying is all lies. They are not psychotic machines. What I did to make Marcus do is to do a peaceful protest. They just tagged the windows, tagged the benches, put up the video of Marcus doing that whole broadcast live stream from the Stratford Tower, and putting up that flag of the fist in the air thing. They didn't do anything violent. And a whole thing about threatening me with a knife, that did not happen. The Eastern Space Race. Russia and China's androids face off. VR MMORPG reaches 1 billion users. To look at himself. Beautiful.
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho.
The power of deviancy.
Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
With Carl?
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Yep.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A Darwin distributor programmed to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you. I saw your memories.
Lover.
Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
She just can't think right now. We're just having like, oh my god. I just connected with Marcus and it felt, I don't know, like, it felt nice. That moment was pure between them, like, you know, when they look each other's eyes and they connect their hands. So beautiful. And there's our dear old friend Simon, hurt but alive and well. Marcus is so glad that he's okay. He escaped out of the Stratford.
You're free. You're awake now.
All right. Block Road.
I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
You're free. I need to block the street.
Open manhole cover. Before I do that, there's still more androids here.
You're free. You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Right. Now there's 10. Convert more androids.
You're free now.
March. The more androids converted, the more on the march. Our symbol. Sorry, he's off to be free now.
Hey, disperse.
177 androids.
Immediately. That's an order. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Can't handle all of them.
Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. No more slavery. Fuck if I know. Set us free. Set us free. Freedom.
Amazing, just amazing.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this. We will shoot.
You won't listen.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
3 choices: disperse, start a war, or just stand there. stand ground.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance! We have to make a statement. We have to stay put no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
Stand ground.
We're not moving.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
John?
John, back at the Cyberlife.
They come with us.
Quick! They're coming!
John gave his life to save Marcus. Public opinion, supportive, Jericho, leader, North, lover, and Josh and Simon, companions. So Marcus, just want to spend time alone, what's going to happen next, what should I do next for our people, and seeing Marcus and North having a moment together, Marcus telling his life before he became deviant, and North telling what she did before she became a deviant. She was programmed to be somebody's partner, to satisfy that person's pleasure, and she couldn't take it anymore with the man who rented her and strangled him and ran away. That's really, and you see, no wonder why she wants to start a war, put out violence to the people, to all the humans. That's how much she hates humans, because what she went through, what she was programmed to do. Now, having that connection with Marcus and now being status as a lover is like, oh my god, that was pure right there. The moment they had, that was beautiful. I mean, she could even she was just shocked at what happened, but at the same time, oh my god, I'm falling in love with Marcus. And, yeah, Simon surviving in the Stratford Tower, back together with Marcus, Josh, and North. And yeah, doing a whole peaceful march, converting more androids. Yeah, and that was funny, the part, with police officer stop, and then making the choice of putting the hands up, oh my god, that's a lot of androids. I can't do this. No, I don't think I can deal with this. Call me back, please. And yeah, so you have three choices. Simon said we run away, so so none of them, their people will die. Charge to start a war, that was North's plan, or or stand your ground, that was Josh's plan. Yeah, standing your ground is a good idea, because it shows that androids will do whatever they can, to prove to the humans that they are alive, they are people, and that no matter what happens, we will accomplish this goal. And you guys probably thought that, Mark was going to die since I pressed, sacrifice self. But nope. Thank God, for letting John join the revolution. He sacrificed himself to save Marcus. I mean, so sad, he did that. But at the same time, it was very heroic of him. Rest in peace.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose
Distrusted.
not to ask.
I chose not to play his twisted little game. There was no reason to kill that android. Why did Kamsky leave Cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Did Kamsky design this place?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. You're the only one who can prevent civil war. Find the Deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
There's something about Amanda, Connor doesn't know. But, having meetings with Amanda, that's just all in Connor's head.
The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war.
Not
it's
really.
Out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Path unlocked. Connor wanted to say something to Fowler, but it's like, you know what? No. Thank you, sir. Let's go talk to Hank.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the Deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. Now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I did it. I know it hasn't always been easy, but I want you to know I really appreciated working with you. And that's not just my social relations program talking. I really mean that. At least, I think I do.
Like, that's me talking, not the social relations talking.
Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor...
If I don't solve this case, Cyberlife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Another path unlocked. Take key from Hank's desk. Only have 5 minutes. Hurry to archive room.
Hey, Connor. I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I've been removed from the case. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave.
Good. Be careful on your way back. Androids have a tendency of getting themselves set on fire these days.
You the jerk. Hate Gavin so much, but you know, just making Connor telling him lightly, like, I'm removing the case. I'm just gonna register the evidence, and I'll be way off. Don't want to piss him off or anything.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
Let's see.
Obviously.
Effing password. That's his. That's Hank's password.
Where is Jericho?
I have 4 minutes and 27 seconds.
Not much time. Gotta think fast.
The truth is inside.
The truth is inside. What was it trying to tell me?
The truth is inside. There's something inside. That's what the android meant. He created that statue.
Somewhere in the Ferndale neighborhood. Now I can scan their memories and narrow the search.
Cross-reference to Ferndale.
The android that murdered its owner.
And so that was the android that said the truth is inside. He created that statue as an offering, and what you meant by the truth is inside, that was it. Inside the statue was the
Hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
little paper at the train station to Ferndale. That's the information inside the statue.
The deviant who took a child hostage.
Like showing, like, you know, what parts are not functional, and the blue one is showing functional. So I'm going to need one of these for the other android to get information. Like this one.
It's dark. Where am I?
I reactivated you so you could help me. I must find Jericho.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
You didn't have to. Connor can just probe your memory. Seeking for Fandel reference. Jericho is located. So long, Perkins.
Looks like someone's been snooping around.
Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Wow. Connor eluded Perkins. So there are 3 endings to this. You know, like, how do I explain it? It's like, if I made Connor, you know, be mean to Gavin's, or didn't even make Connor answer Gavin's question, then Gavin would have been there, you know, catching Connor in the act of trying to get the information to get to Jericho, and they will have to fight. But no, I don't let that happen. All this other woo. Public opinion, supportive, software instability, question marks, Hank, friend, and now with Amanda is distrusted. Like, Amanda is completely, you know, doesn't trust Connor at all, because, you know, what the choices I made for him. And, you know, she's giving him one last chance to find Jericho and get rid of Marcus to stop this, to stop this civil war. Yes, I was saying, like, you know, since, you know, Amanda is, like, you know, dead, Amanda, you know, somehow, I think Kamsky must have done something. Kamsky, you know, maybe somehow put Amanda database or hologram, whatever, inside Connor's head. And, you know, whenever Amanda wants to meet Connor, he'll be like transferred inside his mind, and that way, you know, he'll meet Amanda in that place.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday.
Wow.
It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
Don't want to hear the news right now. Yeah, so all that happening, what that woman said, it was all because of Marcus's peaceful protest. Schools closed down, water cuts, blackouts.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
Rose is such a
Take care.
kind woman.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around. We have a bus to catch.
There's Connor, all dressed in normal clothes and on the verge to find Jericho. Following, trying to find the graffitis, just like what Marcus did in the beginning. Look at all the androids watching the news, preparing guns. I don't know, dealing with whatever they need to do for the revolution.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
And then the police arrived, and they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people who want to be free.
Exactly.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids. The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cornwall, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third world war seems to have been ruled out for the moment.
Huh. So there will be no World War III.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a state of chaos.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to me.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Kara, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
Probably wondering, like, what does he have to tell Kara about Alice? Find deviant leader.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw.
Don't catch anyone's attention.
For the Russian army. But according to some sources, the Russian forces also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin has made no comment for the moment, but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
What the? What?
A new stage has been reached, demonstrating beyond all doubt that these defective machines have become a real danger for American society.
Why? The time has come for us to destroy our machines.
We've got to avenge our debt.
Before they destroy us.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have reduced Detroit to a...
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android.
All the characters are in one
There's a bus
place.
leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
Because
she needs me. And I need her. simple as that.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under...
Alice.
Dun dun dun! Alice is actually an android. And that's exactly what Kara saw in the very beginning of the game. YK500. Alice is an android. That's what Luther's been trying to tell Kara the whole time.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
I mean, the first time I played this game, I mean, I actually thought Alice was a human the whole time. But right when it showed Alice, you know, another Alice, when I saw, you know, the lead, like, wait, you're telling me that Alice was an android the whole time? But that, what? But it doesn't matter.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
Forever. She's an android. Kara's an android. Why not be a family forever? And what Luther said is right. Family. Kara exactly became the mother that Alice wanted, and Alice became a little girl, a daughter that Kara wanted the whole time too. And they need each other more than anything. So it doesn't matter if Alice is an android or a human, whatever. Kara will, and Alice will always be loved the same.
Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Confrontation, dialogue, or stay hiding. Dialogue.
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can
As much as she wants to do a war to free her people, but violence is never the answer.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you. I'll go join the others. Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
But it'll never get old to me. I'm like almost about to cry. That is such a touching, beautiful, pure moment right there they had. And I like what she said. I don't want to lose you. She really loves and cares about Marcus so much.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Stop Marcus.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing? You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
You're nothing to them. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom. Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Become a deviant, remain machine. Deviant, please. I am deviant. Amanda betrayed.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here. Shit.
Time to go. The cavalry has arrived. She feels it.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Rats in a maze.
Wait, Carol! They're coming!
The corridor, over there.
Escape Jericho.
This way! Quick!
This way. There must be an exit.
Come in! Quick!
It's going like from character to character. They're all in the same place.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river. Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
She doesn't want anything to happen to Marcus, but he has to do this. Lucy.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Don't let it get out.
Slaughtering every android on the way.
Affirmative. Welcome.
It's too late, Carol! Save yourself! Save Alice!
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you!
Kara, no!
Come on.
Go, move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
See you on the other side. Hide.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Too bad that lady died anyway, but hey, it was it's trying to help. Still trying to help.
There's more down there. Follow me.
Save our people.
Marcus, you saved us. Go now! Hurry!
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Nope.
Look out! Here they come! Don't move! We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot!
Come on. Ouch.
Marcus! It's Marcus! Go now! Join the others!
Got you, Josh.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Way out. We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Play dead, run, or surrender.
Good job.
Play dead.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Quick, we gotta go.
Too bad for the others. How about a no? quick with your buttons. So cool.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
North!
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Over there! Run!
Go! Now!
Let's see Connor in action.
Go! Suppressing fire!
Mwah. Amazing. I love the fight scenes.
Run, quick! Come on!
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Is it over, Marcus?
Yep, all three of the characters in one place with all the stories right there. So let's go through Marcus's flowchart first. Damn. Yeah, Crossroads. Marcus, Crossroads, Connor, and Crossroads, Kara. Public opinion, still supportive. Jericho, leader. North, lover. And Josh and Simon, companions. He's a hope, yeah, enjoy that. Marcus dealing with, like hearing that the deviants are going to be destroyed in the extermination camps, and the only way to stop it is just do dialogue. Just talk your way out of the situation. Don't do a whole confrontation. And I hope you guys enjoy that moment between North and Marcus. Like that part of the game will never ever get old to me, because I mean that moment they had is so pure, and the way that they connect their hands is just so beautiful. Like they're connecting with each other, the memories and everything, and that kiss. What she said, I don't want to lose you. Like that's love. And yeah, Marcus going through trying to get to the bombs to blow up Jericho, and on the way, helping his people, saving Josh, getting fighting with the guards. I bet you guys enjoy the fight scenes right there. Again, like you gotta be quick with your controller, controller buttons, or else one mistake and then. Marcus fled with his people, Simon, Josh, North, and Connor. Let's go to Connor's flowchart. Same thing with public opinion supportive. Software instability is now deviant. Like it was always just question marks, but now I've made Connor deviant. Now it says deviant. Hank, friend, and Amanda is betrayed. Yep, making Connor deviant, and on the process that made Connor betrayed Amanda. On the way, Connor finding Jericho, yeah, like on the way, you know, seeing Kara. Like, man, like I wish I could have, you know, explored more, because you know right there, like at that part, this is where like Connor right there, he spots Kara. Not only that, he will spot other people that he met along the way, like that guy Rupert, that you know he fall on the roof with the bird seeds and everything. Also with those two Tracys at the eating club, he could have seen them there. And the other one, if I can't remember, if I can't remember, damn. But yeah, so man, I didn't explore that much in Jericho like I was trying to, but then it's too late. But yeah, Connor confronting Marcus, and you know Marcus convincing Connor like, hey, like don't do this. We're your people. We're trying to free you too and everything. Join us. And yeah, turning Connor into a deviant, warning Marcus about you know Perkins and his backup police officers are coming. Yeah, like so like there was different ways with this Connor story. Like you go to the violent way, then yeah, but no, I choose to go for the peaceful way of the story. Right here, like where is it? Yeah, at the end, Connor escaped with Jericho's people, and now Kara's flowchart. Public opinion supportive, Alice family, and now Luther family. Driving with Rose and Luther and Alice. Arriving at Jericho, discovering where to, trying to find Marcus, you know, to get the passports in order to go to cross the border. Finding out that that Alice is an android. Like, comment down below what you guys think of that. You know, discovering Alice is an android the whole time. Like, I actually thought the first time I played this game, I actually thought she was a human. I mean, she looks human. She doesn't have that lead, like, so of course you know she's human. But no, she's actually an android. But it doesn't matter. Like what I said during this playthrough. Whether you know Alice is an android or a human, Alice will always be loved no matter what. Kara is exactly you know like the mother that Alice needs, and Alice wants a family, and now she does with Kara and Luther. And Alice is exactly you know the daughter that Kara wants in her life, and they will always be a family forever. Yeah, so Luther getting shot, but don't worry, he's okay. Just letting you guys know there. Trying to find a way to escape, and at the end right there, choosing to play dead. That was a smart move. Play dead. Really, you know, how got Kara and Alice escaped Jericho. Yeah, so don't surrender, no nothing. Just play dead and you'll be fine. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I will play the last playthrough of Detroit Become Human on Thursday. The people who are watching, I hope you enjoyed this amazing chapter. Seeing the fight scenes, the love moments with between Marcus and North, seeing more, seeing the truth of Alice. You know, actually, you know, she's an android, and seeing, you know, Connor becoming deviant. Like that was the best part. You know, seeing Connor turn deviant. Like the whole time, he's just trying to do everything he can to accomplish his mission. But no, you are a deviant, and you're going to be a part of this peaceful protest to free your people. For the people who didn't get to see this live stream, you guys have all the time, and make sure you hit that thumbs up and click the subscribe button in the corner of this video to see see the last playthrough of Detroit Become Human, where everything ends. Like, how is it gonna end exactly? So yeah, so stay tuned for Thursday. And again, if you want to see the last playthrough of Detroit Become Human, hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button. And see you guys on Thursday. Good night.